there lived a woman named Mama Nneka. She was a strong Igbo woman who sold food at the market. People loved her jollof rice, pepper soup, and bitter leaf soup. Her food always smelled sweet, and her pot never stayed full for long. Mama Nneka had no husband. Her only child, Nneka, was 8 years old and very clever. They lived in a small mud house with a zinc roof. Every morning, Mama Nneka would carry her big pot to the village square and sell food to farmers and traders. But one day, something strange happened. Mama Nneka had cooked a big pot of rice with goat meat. She kept it on the fire and went to fetch water. When she came back, the pot was empty. All the rice had disappeared. "Nneka," she shouted, "did you eat the food?" "No, Mama," Nneka cried. "I did not even taste it." Mama Nneka looked around, but there was no sign of a thief. She shook her head and cooked again. The next day, the same thing happened. This time, it was bitter leaf soup. It vanished before her eyes. "Who is eating my food?" she asked. The villagers were shocked too. No one had seen anything. That night, Mama Nneka could not sleep. She sat beside the fire and waited. At midnight, she saw shadows near her kitchen. The air became cold. She heard soft footsteps, but no one was there. Suddenly, she saw a long hand stir her pot. A ghost. She froze. The ghost dipped its bony fingers into the soup and tasted it. More shadows appeared. Ghosts. They came from the old graveyard behind her house. Mama Nneka was afraid, but she didn't scream. She watched as the ghosts ate her food quietly. After eating, they vanished like smoke. In the morning, she told the village elders. "I saw ghosts eating my food," she cried. The elders looked at one another. "It is not safe," said Elder Okafor. "Ghosts should not walk among the living." Mama Nneka was brave. "I will not stop cooking," she said. "I will find out what they want." The next night, she cooked again. But this time, she added a small note inside the pot that read, "Why are you eating my food?" The ghosts came as usual. One tall ghost picked the note and read it. Then he looked around and said, "We are hungry. We have no one to cook for us." Mama Nneka stepped forward. "You are dead. Go back to the land of spirits." The ghost looked sad. "We were forgotten. Our families no longer pour libation. No one remembers us." Mama Nneka felt pity. She was scared, but she asked, "What do you want from me?" "Food," they answered together. "Cook for us only once a week, and we will leave your daily food alone." She agreed. "But you must promise not to scare my child or my neighbors." "We promise," they said, and disappeared into the night. From that day, every Friday night, Mama Nneka cooked a special meal. She took it to the old graveyard behind her house. She placed it on a flat stone and left quietly. The food was always gone by morning. Soon, strange things began to happen. Her food business grew. People from other villages came to eat her food. Her money bag became heavy, and she bought a big iron pot and new clothes for Nneka. One day, a jealous woman named Madam Ada went to spy on her. She followed Mama Nneka at night and saw her drop food at the graveyard. "Ha!" she shouted. "She is feeding ghosts. That is why her food is sweet." Madam Ada ran back to the village and started shouting, "Witch! Witch! Mama Nneka is a witch!" The villagers gathered in anger. They picked sticks and stones. "Let us drive her away," they shouted. Elder Okafor stopped them. "Let us ask her first." They waited until morning and called Mama Nneka. She stood before them, holding Nneka's hand. "I am not a witch," she said calmly. "Yes, I cooked for ghosts, but I did it to protect my food and my child." Some villagers laughed. Others were afraid. "You should have told us," said one woman. "I was scared too," Mama Nneka replied, "but they promised not to harm anyone."
Elder Okafor thought deeply. Then he said, "We have forgotten our ancestors. We no longer honor them. That is why the ghosts were hungry." The people nodded. "It is true." From that day, the village of Umukoro brought back the old ways. Every family began to pour palm wine and pray to their ancestors once a month. The ghosts no longer came out at night. They were happy in the spirit world. Mama Nneka was honored. The elders gave her the title Nwunye Ndi Mol, the woman who cooked for the ghosts. She wore a white wrapper and red beads. Her food business became the biggest in the land. One day, a stranger came to the village. He wore black clothes and carried a bag. "I heard of a woman who cooked for ghosts," he said. "I want to see her." He found Mama Nneka in the market. "You have strong spirit," he said. "I am a ghost hunter. I protect people from dark spirits. He warned her, not all ghosts are good. Some are wicked. Be careful. Mama Nneka nodded. She thanked him and began to pray every night. She also taught Nneka to pray and pour libation. One Friday night, a different ghost came. He was black and big, with red eyes. He growled, I want blood, not food. Mama Nneka quickly threw palm oil into the fire and shouted, You are not welcome here. Go back. The fire roared, and the ghost screamed and vanished. The next day, Mama Nneka told the ghost hunter. He gave her a special charm made from alligator pepper, bitter cola, and white chalk. Keep this by your fire, he said. No evil spirit can enter. From that day, the bad ghosts stayed away. Only the peaceful ones came quietly to eat and return. Mama Nneka became famous across the land. People came to ask her for help when they saw ghosts in dreams. Years passed. Nneka grew up and learned how to cook like her mother. She took over the food business and added more dishes like okra soup, yam porridge, and egusi. Mama Nneka became old, but she was happy. Before she died, she called Nneka and said, Never fear the spirits. Feed the good ones and fight the bad ones, and always cook with love. Nneka nodded with tears in her eyes. I will remember, Mama. The village of Umukoro never forgot Mama Nneka. Every year they held a festival in her name. They danced, sang, and cooked food for the ancestors. And they told children the story of the brave woman who cooked for the ghosts and brought peace to the living and the dead. The story of the woman who cooked for the ghosts teaches us that kindness, bravery, and respect for tradition can bring peace and blessings. Mama Nneka did not fight the ghosts with anger. Instead, she listened and understood their pain. By feeding them, she showed love, even to those who were forgotten. Her actions reminded the village of the importance of remembering and honoring their ancestors. When people forget where they come from, troubles may rise. The story also teaches that not all spirits are good, and we must be careful and prayerful. Mama Nneka's wisdom and courage saved her family and brought unity to the village. She turned fear into friendship and darkness into light. Children learn that doing good, even in strange times, brings rewards. The story reminds us that tradition is important and helping others, even the unseen, can bring blessings and peace to the land.
Thank you so much for listening to today's enchanting story. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe for more magical tales that spark your imagination. Every story is a door to a new adventure, and I'm so glad you walked through it with me today. Stay curious, stay kind, and keep dreaming big. Until next time, keep the magic alive in your heart. I'll see you again soon for another wonderful story. Bye for now.